hello to all my friends out there. And so I had a very bad thought. I save everything. That's my tea. Okay, by Christmas, by December, there could be people with no food for sure. There really could. I hope not, because I hope everyone who follows me is storing food. But what could happen is people could see how much better this is. One good thing about ice, it doesn't lose its our tea doesn't lose its carbonation. Stockpile tea. Okay, so you go to the food bank, and one of the things you might not get is any bread. You might not get any crackers. You might not get much food, certain kinds of food. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to learn how to make these fried biscuits. All you need is flour, soda, salt, shortening, buttermilk or milk, and then you need shortening too. So 2 cups flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/4 cup shortening, 3/4 cup buttermilk or sour milk. If you had to, you could use water and shortening to fry them in. Okay, so what you're going to do now, most of the time when people run out of food, they really could have made their situation better. You're not going to run out of shortening because you're going to save your bacon drippings. You're going to stockpile your food full of bacon ends, because you need to put those in your beans if you possibly can. If you don't have any, you can use a tablespoon of bacon fat. You can also use that in your baked beans. In your baked beans, you just take your baked beans, some bacon fat or bacon, some ketchup. We put pickle relish in, maybe some mustard, and bake them down. That's gonna be good. Okay, but that's not what this is about. So, okay, you're really broke and you go to the neighbors. I mean, you don't have any food and you say, can I borrow 1 cup of flour? Better if you stockpile flour, but if you don't, you're going to borrow it from your neighbor. You're not going to sit in your house and starve, and you're going to make either some flat bread or flat biscuits with that, or some dumplings or something. Better to make flat breads. And you're going to borrow some. And for the buttermilk, hopefully you stockpiled lemon. So to make buttermilk, you just put your lemon in your... The food bank is not going to give you guys milk generally. So you're going to make some flat bread, and you're going to eat that with your beans, okay? And then you're going to stockpile this stuff. And on the back here, they have the recipe for tortillas. And it's just, I think it's just water and, I think it's water and cornmeal. They have this stuff in the $1 package. If your neighbor comes, you can go into your half-eaten packages. See how this has been opened? If I was going to share with my neighbor, I would give my neighbor some of this that's already been opened. I wouldn't want to really be super generous and give them this. I would give them a cup of this. Because you may be the next one. I don't suggest being stingy and sending them away. I don't see how that would be productive if you have yourself in the future are going to have to rely on God for survival, you might want to be stingy. And then pancakes, just add water. So all these have in common is some flatbread. You can put some refried beans on this. You can, you know, scrounge up a little food that you got at the food bank and eggs. And then this. The reason you store this is you can make potato cakes. And all you need is breadcrumbs or, you know, any kind of bread. And what you need to stockpile is some of this. And you can use this. Last night I used this in my cookies. They turned out fine. For scrambled eggs, though, this stuff is not the greatest stuff I ever met. But it'll get you by in a pinch. If nothing else, if like you're really broke, get packages of sugar if you go to Starbucks or, you know, wherever you go. And then stockpile soda and baking powder. Okay, so that should, you know, you should be able to survive a lot better if you have to go to the food bank or, oh shit, the FEMA camp. Want to avoid going there. You can make some salsa. You can make some spaghetti sauce. I'm going to be buying myself a cilantro plant and saving my seeds out of my peppers. So I can green peppers, jalapenos, habaneros. Save your seeds. Start saving your seeds out of every food you buy. I bought these really cheap. All things being equal, I like to go for the stewed tomatoes. I got these for like 47 cents. And then now, did you notice some of the spaghetti sauce cans are really little? And so what I wanted to say is make provisions to be able to make some little pancakes, flat tortillas. Remember the story about the lady and she was starving and the old man gave her beans, rice, and some vegetables? He didn't give her this, according to the story. So you can buy this, this, and this for $1. So work them into your budget and get used to eating them now. And so I will be making some fried soda biscuits and some pancakes and some potato cakes and some tortillas. And so, okay, you guys, start preparing for a food shortage for real. Stop saying in case, saying when the food shortages come. If they never come, good. If they do come, it's better to be the one giving your neighbor a cup. And don't sit around. If the first neighbor says no, ask the second neighbor. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.